Hello and welcome to the Kaizen Project. I am the Kaizen Man, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to build a strong core. Now, before we talk about how to build a strong core, first let's talk about the misconceptions about what the core is and what people do wrong generally. When people think of the core, they think about their abs, the six-pack, and to build that six-pack, they do exercises like the crunch, sit-ups, and I'm going to tell you right now, those are a waste of time. And I'll tell you why. It's because when you're doing a sit-up or a crunch, you're using momentum to get your body off the ground. And if you don't already have the strength in your core, there's a good chance you're overusing your lower back and you can actually injure yourself in the neck and the lower back area. So stop wasting your time and stop doing sit-ups and crunches right now. Now, let's talk about what the core is. So the core is made up of three main parts. The first is your front, which is your rectus abdominis, your ab muscles. Then you have your side, the obliques, the transverse abdominis, also known as the corset muscle. And then you have your lower back muscles. So if you want to build your core, you have to look at it from all three sides. You have to strengthen the front, you have to strengthen the side and the back as well. And that's what we're going to do today. So let's get right into it. The first exercise to strengthen the core, and I'm sure you've all heard of it, is the plank. And I'm going to show you a few variations so you can pick what's comfortable for you. The first variation of the plank is to do it on your forearms. Keep the elbows underneath the shoulders, press into the forearms, fill the space in the upper back, tuck the tailbone down towards the ground, pull the belly button in. Keep the back of the kneecaps lifted up towards the sky, reaching back with the heels. All the muscles are engaged, and hold for as long as you can. The second version of the plank is the neutral plank, in which you press into the hands, keep the wrists underneath the shoulders, hands are shoulder width apart, your feet are hip width apart. Same thing with the core, keep your arms nice and straight, reaching back with the heels. And the third version of the plank, which is the more advanced version, is the protracted plank, in which you're actually trying to separate your shoulder blades as much as you can by really pressing into the hands, and this will start to engage your trap muscles. At the same time, you're rounding the back by really pulling the belly button all the way into the spine. So that covers the first exercise for the core, which is your plank. Now to get into the second exercise, which is your side plank. Now side plank, again, I'm going to show you a couple of variations. You choose what works for you. Starting off, keeping the elbow underneath the shoulder, come onto your side, press into the outer edge of your bottom foot, taking your hips up off the mat. You want to keep a nice long line of energy starting from the crown of the head, running all the way down the body, ending with the feet. If you want to take it one step further, you can come onto your hands, bringing the wrists underneath the shoulders, and then taking the hips off the mat. If you want to take it even one step further, you can then raise the top leg and extend the top hand up towards the ceiling, kind of forming an X-like shape with your body. And now to finish off the core strengthening exercises, I'll show you one which is one of my personal favorites, and that is the boat pose or Navasana. This is borrowed from yoga. And the way to do this exercise is to start off by grabbing the back of your thighs, keeping the knees and the feet together. Point the toes, lift up the chest, keeping your thighs and chest close together. Everything but the sit bones is nice and light. If you want to take this one step further, you can go ahead and let go of the hands and extend the arms forward. Note if your chest drops in when you do that, you want to keep lifting up the chest, keep bringing the chest and thighs closer together. Not just the front, but you're engaging the lower back and the sides as well. So it's a complete core exercise. If you want to take it one step further, make it even more harder, grab a Bosu board and do the boat pose on the Bosu board. And then you'll really find that it challenges all of your stabilizing muscles, yielding a lot of strength and stability in the entire core area. To recap what we talked about, the three exercises that will strengthen your entire core. You have the plank, you have the side plank, and you have boat pose. And you have the variations that you can choose and progress over time. If you enjoyed that video, make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you leave a comment. There's lots of very exciting stuff coming down the pipeline, so if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so. As always, thank you so much for watching. You can always reach me on social media. Use the hashtag the Kaizen Project. That's project with a K. Until next time, it's the Kaizen Man signing out.